just got back in my car after a long day's work, and I've got to go and do the shopping on my way home. And as suspected, the sun has now moved round to there, so what was in the shade is now in full sun. And my car is like an oven, so I'm not going to be filming anything on the way home because it's too blimmin' hot. I'm going to put the air conditioning on, crank up the radio, and get myself to Asda's. I seem to spend my whole time in Asda's, don't I? Thursday. We are all at home today because Dan is going to be working from home unexpectedly, which is quite handy because it means I can run errands without having to take Phoebe with me, because I need to pop to the post office this morning. He's at home because the air conditioning in their office is broken and it's going to be up to 38 degrees Celsius today. I'm trying to work in Celsius. So he and they've said to everyone, if you can work from home, please work from home because it's going to be far too hot. So he's here. I am going to take advantage of the very hot weather and I'm going to sun dye some yarn. I want to dye some yarn, so I've got some minis to give out at Fibre East if I bump into anyone. So I've got 3 skeins. I'm going to do one in a glass jar in the garden using the heat of the sun, and I'm going to do the other 2 on the stove top. Dinner is sorted because I put together a load of stuff yesterday to go in the slow cooker. My mission over the next few days is to not turn the oven on. So the slow cooker doesn't actually generate any external heat. So I've got a chicken curry ready to go in. That'll take about 6 hours, so I don't need to put that on for a while yet. Yeah. So right now, Phoebe is watching a bit of TV and having some breakfast. Lily is still asleep, but because her room is in the loft, I am going to go and wake her up in the next half hour. So it's 10 to 9 now, because it's going to get really hot up there very quickly. It's already about 32. It's going to be awful today, but at least I can dye some yarn. Right, this is my glass jar that I'm going to use. It's not got a glass top, so I might have to put it out in the sun upside down, as long as it doesn't leak. But it shouldn't make a difference because it is a metal top, so it'll still conduct the heat. Yeah, so this is where I'm going to put my skein of yarn, put the dye on it, and see what happens over the course of the day. So I've done a little bit of yellow and pink at the bottom, and that is absorbing all the water from the yarn which I've heated up. And then
and I've speckled some bits all around. So what I'm going to do is put this out in the sun for about half an hour, let that set a bit, and then I'm going to pour over the blue and over dye it. Hello! We are on our way to a sort of Edwardian garden, it's a National Trust place, about half an hour away down near Sevenoaks. Primarily so we can spend half an hour in the car with the air conditioning, which is yet to kick in, but sorry if you can hear it whirring away. And we may find a supermarket, because I've already been to Asda's this morning and it was glorious. It was so cold, so we may like just meander around a supermarket at some point as well. We have a picnic with us, and we have plenty of cold drinks.
Oh, that's good.
And today is all about surviving.
We will survive.
We will triumph.
Fighting.
in a wigwam or a teepee?
TP.
I don't know what the difference is.
It's a TP tent.
Teepee tent. We're in a teepee tent.
My eyeballs.
What is wrong?
We went a little bit off the beaten track, and on our bid to get back on the path, we inadvertently found the best bench in the place. I think it's in shade, and we have a view all the way across the Weald of Kent, completely uninterrupted, and there isn't a soul around.
Look.
So hot.
Okay, so this has been in the sun all day, and it is very, very hot in there. The water is now completely clear. Oh, hang on, there's a tiny bit of blue. So we're going to give it a rinse and hang it out. The other yarn is in the garden, and it is just about dry, so I'll show you that now as well. I just wanted to share a couple of little bits that I got. There is a longer video about this particular parcel, and I'm going to put it right at the end of this vlog. It was something that Phoebe wanted to do because she wanted to have her own podcast. Do stay tuned right to the end if you want to see that. But just quickly, this was a complete surprise from lovely, lovely Rachel at So Ray Me. Now, if you haven't watched Rachel's vlogs, she did vlogs all through the month of June, and I think she's done a kind of July one as well, which I haven't watched just yet, but her June vlogs were just amazing, and she has sent me this completely out of the blue. Thank you so much, Rachel. It's for my own holiday bag. So I've got some watermelon, strawberry and mint cold infused tea, which I will definitely use. I love this stuff. I've not tried this flavour, so I'm really excited about that. She has sent me some Unicat socks, which Phoebe nearly tried to run off with, but there's no way she's getting her hands on these. She has sent me a wonderful notebook. This is her little her person that she has on all of her merchandise maker. How adorable is that? Oh, I just love her. She's got knitting needles in her hair. She's got her flowers and her bunting, and of course she's got her cup of tea and her not my cat. But best of all, it's squared, and that is my favourite type of notepad. I love square paper. It's really hard to get. That's the little postcard that she sent me. Some Percy pigs with friends. And she got this in the charity shop. Now, I've been talking about the birds in our garden, and we've been leaving out food for them, and I'm terrible at identifying them. And this is brilliant. We've already been using it to identify some of the funny little birdies that come into our garden. But Phoebe was especially excited about that. And this is one of Rachel's little pins. Just breathe. So that's going to go on my holiday knitting bag. Thank you so much, Rachel, and hang around to the end of this vlog if you want to see the Phoebe podcast about this. Isn't that amazing? And I got something else in the post. I'd entirely forgotten that this was on its way, but quite a while ago, a lovely, lovely lady who I've just realised I haven't asked if I can say her name or not on the podcast, so I won't, just in case, but she's a lovely viewer of this podcast. And she's been having a bit of a rough time, and she wanted to send me something as a thank you for the podcast, which of course I said you do not have to do, but she has done. And oh my goodness, I wish you could have feel-a-vision, because this is 100% mulberry silk. This is going to be something so special. This would actually make a wonderful souvenir shawl because it's so soft. What weight is it? Amber silk singles. Oh, I don't know what that. What does that mean? Oh, hang on. 100 grams is 400 meters, so it's about a fingering weight. But it's so luxurious and so soft. And she sent me this amazing little pin. Things to do: knit, purl, repeat. And look at this little card. Honestly, people find the best cards. That's so cute. I'm very, very lucky. Oh, what would I make with such a luxurious skein of yarn? Ooh, let me know if you have any ideas. Thank you so much for this beautiful gift. And thank you so much to Rachel as well.
Hello and welcome back to Mummy and Phoebe podcast.
Is it our podcast?
Yeah.
Phoebe, I need to cover the address. Phoebe's very excited because I got something in the post whilst I was at work today. A little box of wonderful just for you. So Phoebe wants to open this. Have we got any scissors in the drawer?
Yeah. Secret drawer compartment. I got some too.
And I know who it's from because it says on the back, and I'm very excited.
Can I open this?
No, you can't do that with scissors. I can see it's from Rachel, who is so Raimi. And I don't know.
She's from Scotland.
She is from Scotland, and you find that very exciting, don't you? Oh, look at this.
Oh, wow.
I don't know what Rachel's doing sending me things. I'm very excited. Oh, there's lots in here.
Whoa.
Hang on.
Oh, wow. That's so small. I wonder what's inside.
There we go.
More. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things and a cup.
Well, I don't know what that's saying. Some of them have got tags on. So that says holiday bag. This says for your road trip.
Ooh.
And this says Ali for your holiday bag. Okay. So they've got lovely tags on.
Here it is.
Road trip.
And we also have holiday bag.
This is exciting. Shall we open some of it?
Yeah.
So a few little bits and pieces just because. Love from Rachel, so great me. You know, Rachel is a very good sewer. She makes bags and things and sells them in her shop.
Me too.
Do you know Mummy's yellow
Oh,
crochet
isn't it?
hook holder?
Yeah.
That's Rachel made that.
Really?
Yeah.
In case Rachel, if you're watching this, thank you! I finally got into it.
Look at that! That's... Oh, look. They're unicats. That's so... Look.
I love
They're
them.
socks and they're unicats.
Daddy.
So, shall I open the next one? This one says, for your road trip. Got lovely yellow.
I didn't realise there was string at the back, so I tried taking the string off.
For your... Oh! Percy
Percy
Pig.
Pig.
Oh, look, Percy Pig goes globe-trotting. These are M&S sweets that we get here, and they're usually piggy-shaped ones, but it looks like there's a tiger and a panda in there. We'll save those. We will save those for our road trip.
Wait, I
Thank you.
can see piggies. Oh, that's a panda, and then that's a tiger.
Oh,
Cold in-
Phoebe, you would like these. These are this like fruity
Like your
tea
tea,
for
but-
cold water.
It's like
I will
iced
definitely
tea.
have that.
Like iced tea.
Yeah, watermelon, strawberry and mint.
Ooh.
Oh,
I'm
that's going to be
excited
yummy.
to try that.
I will definitely have that on our road trip.
Right, let's open this small unnamed mystery blind bag.
They can't see you if you do that.
I know.
Oh, it's one of her there.
Just
So, Amy, just breathe.
It's
oh,
one of her
that's so
pins.
pretty. Let me do. So, Amy, just breathe. Oh, I love that so much. I'm going to put that on my holiday knitting bag. I'm making Phoebe's leg warmers, aren't I?
yeah, so my legs don't get cold.
Oh, that's so pretty. Look at all these wonderful things. It's one of her So Raimi notepads.
We should do notepads.
We should do
Comment below if
Oh,
you
look,
think we
'cause
should do notepads.
Like, don't comment below if you think we should do notepads. See, it
No,
matches.
comment below. As you can see, it matches the little postcard.
It's her little makeup
Daddy, look
person.
at this. Is
And look, it's my favourite type of notepad.
it?
Squares.
Yeah.
Usually the only place you can get squared paper is from France or like Europe. So I normally buy all little notebooks when we're ever in France and stock up on them. So this is perfect. Maybe
Thank you,
this could be
Rachel.
my little scrapbook.
So let's open the
Like
third and final mystery bag.
What does it say?
Let's see. This is the book
This
we used. It's great. Found a copy in a charity shop and thought you might enjoy it. Garden
Oh, Rachel, thank you so much. Look. I was saying about how I struggle to identify birds, and it's a book of garden birds of Britain and Europe. Phoebe, this is going to be brilliant when we see all those little funny
I
birds.
just saw blue tip.
Where?
I think. Wait, no, that I didn't see blue tips.
That's a J. Oh, thank you, Rachel. Isn't that nice of her? I think you might be stealing my Percy Pigs. You can't steal my socks. They're too big for you. Thank you so much, Rachel. What a lovely thing to come home to. It is about 8 o'clock in the evening and it's really, really hot. It's only going to get hotter and tomorrow is going to be unbearable. So this has cheered me right up. Thank you so much. Oh, look, we could go out now and identify some birds.
Let's do some vlogging while doing birds. See you in a minute of Mummy and Phoebe podcasting. Let me just put it on the